Most of the bulk moisture and energy is still across the Four Corners region, turning across Albuquerque, New Mexico, and the Sandias. So we expect most of our southern mountains to start to pick up on some snow showers here over the next couple of hours, already picking up some of that across parts of Castilla County. Notice as we move through the afternoon, between that 4 and 6 p.m. time frame, snow begins to become more widespread across I-25 and the foothills. We begin with some afternoon showers and maybe even a few embedded rumbles of thunder for the eastern plains. Before a lot of this changes over to snow. I do think depending on when that happens, it could hurt our snowfall totals. So really hoping that changeover to all snow and less melting happening, we should get those totals to verify between about 6 to 8 inches for the southeastern plains over the next 24 hours. Notice that band of snow still gets a bit more intense as we move past 8 p.m. for Pueblo County, especially as the circulation, the low pressure center to our south and east starts to move west. That's actually going to swing all this moisture up against the mountains, and that will give way to heavier snow bands for Pueblo County overnight tonight. Here we are at 1 o'clock in the morning. Then we go through the early morning time frame. Snow is just kind of off and on across the Palmer Divide, but is still pretty heavy across southern Pueblo County, parts of Beulah Valley, Rye, Colorado City. Then it starts to break up into the mid to mornings on Saturday into the early afternoon hours, and then it starts to lighten up here across the southeastern plains with just residual bands of snow lasting through about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. So here is a look at the snowfall estimates across the region. Pick out your county, of course. We've got a lot going on here. It's really hard to zoom into every little county to talk about it. So I want everyone to make sure that they feel seen, and we're talking about your region. 8 to 12 inches of snow possible for La Veta and western Huerfano County, 5 to 8 in Walsenburg, general 2 to 6 there across parts of Pueblo County. We're going to zoom in to where that very sharp delineation line is between 2 to 4 inches in parts of northeastern Pueblo County, around Boone, and possibility of 2 to 6 just south of Pueblo. So our ranges are a little bit more larger across Pueblo County just because of some of the bandings of snow that are likely to set up across this region. So please keep an eye on the forecast. We've got another system coming in Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. It's going to start by favoring the higher terrain areas, and then that system will come across parts of the Pikes Peak region into the overnight time frame Sunday into Monday morning, and this is going to leave us with some snow-packed roads for our Monday morning commutes. We'll be talking more about snowfall estimates with that next system coming up in just a few minutes. For now, temperatures will be in the 20s in Monuments on Saturday, 30s on Sunday, and then we've got that next storm system coming into play on Monday, which will favor those higher terrain areas. So we are still smack dab in the middle of a pretty active pattern for southern Colorado. Temperatures will be running into the 30s and 40s this weekend with a lot of cloud cover around. We're going to be itching to see the sunshine by early next week. We've still got a ways to go. Keep those snow shovels handy, especially around Pueblo County. Remember, the snow gets more intense after 8 p.m. this evening for Pueblo, and then we've got another round coming in for Monday, Canyon City in the 30s on Saturday. A lot of cloud cover around this weekend. Back to you guys.
It's going to be cold, cloudy, and snowy. Good to know, Mary. We will eagerly wait for the sun to reappear, hopefully sometime next week. Let's take a look at what you thought about